Tonight, we step inside a story that was never meant to be seen. What started as a medical study, a daughter, a mother, and a film crew documenting the slow fade of her memory became something much, much darker. Something that watches back. They called it Alzheimer's, they called it science, but what they found inside Deborah Logan's home wasn't a disease at all. It was a hunger, it was ancient, it was intelligent, and most importantly, it was waiting. This is the Taking of Deborah Logan, a found footage descent where the human mind becomes a portal, and that camera you're watching never ever lies. Deborah Logan, this begins as a compassionate documentary on Alzheimer's disease before quickly descending into a nightmare beyond science or faith. A team of grad students set out to film the slow decline of Deborah, a once vibrant woman now slipping into dementia. But as the cameras roll inside her quiet country home, something far darker than memory loss begins to take hold. Strange voices, ritualistic symbols, and unexplainable behaviors blur the line between illness and possession. Deborah's body becomes a battleground, her mind becomes a doorway. As her daughter Sarah and the film crew fight to understand what's happening, they uncover a history of ritualistic science, a missing child and a spirit that refuses to die. The deeper they dig, the clearer it becomes Deborah Logan isn't just losing herself. Something ancient is taking her. This is found footage horror at its motherfucking best and most invasive. Raw, unnerving, and undisturbingly real. The Taking of Deborah Logan crawls under your skin and asks what's worse, watching someone fade away or watching something else take their place. Their memory might fade, but the evil inside remembers. The Taking of Deborah Logan, you guys, tonight on Tuesday night, October 21st, is a film that I hope gets inside your brain a little bit. I hope it burrows down deep like a snake. The Taking of Deborah Logan still has this ability to make me feel super uncomfortable, especially when I watched it last night in the comfort of my own home, in my bedroom, with my headphones on. That's how good The Taking of Deborah Logan is. It deserves headphones. When you're trying to watch this film and you don't have the full surround effect, you're going to lose a little bit. This film is chock full of possession. It's chock full of just disturbingly crazy little camera angles and jump scares. And most of all, the music and the score. There is some things in this film that are going to just really make you uncomfortable. And that's what I love about this movie so much is if you're watching this just kind of as a casual viewer in the daytime, you're going to lose a little bit of its luster. You're going to lose what makes this film so good. And what's cool about Deborah Logan, just to be honest, was this came out, I want to say 2014, and it was on Netflix, and then it wasn't. It premiered, and it was everywhere for about 6 months. And then I tried to find it, and the DVD became scarce, right? The DVD gave way to Blu-ray, which was almost impossible to get until a couple of years ago when it was re-released by MVD Entertainment. Forever, this movie has this kind of, I don't know, it's got this history and it's got this kind of like word of mouth, this reputation as being a film that was pulled for being, I don't know if it's too real is the term, but it definitely got inside my psyche and I wanted to watch this film and I wanted to find it. Because I couldn't find it, I had to go the illegal route. I had to try to find a way to stream it. And this film, man, it just messed with me. If you know my history with old women and like just their ability to get under my skin, man, I fucking love it. From The Exorcist 3, even there's scenes in The Visit when that woman's just crawling at the walls with her sundown disease. A little backstory, I had worked in memory care. I actually won the Alzheimer's Association Employee of the Year in Eugene, Oregon back in 2008 when I moved here. I've seen a lot of really bad shit in those I don't want to call them retirement homes, but when you go to somewhere like assisted living, there's always a ward that has med aids that are very, I don't want to say controversial, but maybe they're burnout. Maybe they're having a hard time trying to get someone to take their medications. Maybe Fred or Ron won't take a shower without an Ativan, and maybe when they do, they want their wife with them, and maybe their wife is so far off the reservation just a few doors down that they scream to put themselves to sleep at night. Alzheimer's is a nasty disease, man. It is brutal. And that could be why I love this film so much, is because I've been there when people have to go. I've cleaned the body. I've kind of helped prepare them for their final voyage, if you will. And I've also been on the other side where they cannot remember anything about me. You can go from your best friend one day, my favorite client Ron, to a guy that wants to murder me, a guy that is like seeing ghosts, seems possessed, won't do it. it's just a very personal thing because I spent a long time working in that field, and you know, a lot of that work is just hospice work, and hospice takes a toll on you. It takes a special person. I had to get out of it personally. I could not do it. So The Taking of Deborah Logan for me is one of my favorite horror films. I think it's a film that a lot of people remember because of the snake at the end. They remember kind of like the possession scenes. They remember the witchboard or the switchboard. I say witchboard. This is a witchy film. This is it's got a little bit of paganism to it. It's got some ritual things in it. It's got spades. It's got snakes and serpents. It's got worms. It's got earth. It's everything that I love in a horror film, and it's got this ability to be kind of half documentary, half whodunit, half possession, and I fucking love everything about it. It's witchy, man. It's witchy in the best ways. You do have to kind of take off your reasoning and logic hat when you watch this film, because a lot of the things that people say about it are true. Why would you go to the hospital and not turn the lights on? How could someone not know that this person was missing? There's some problems with this film. I'm fully aware of that. But for what it has and for the shocks in it, I think that it's fucking excellent. I compare it to something like Lake Mungo, or even recently Horror in the High Desert. I think The Taking of Deborah Logan, the juice is worth the squeeze every single fucking time. And I cherish this DVD. This Blu-ray deserves a 4K. It deserves the frailty treatment. It deserves a big chunky box set, behind the scenes, all the features. If you buy this Blu-ray from MVD, it's usually pretty affordable, but for a long time this was like $30 because it was just hard to get. It was out of print. For whatever reason they pulled it. This has a 30-minute documentary of the making of Deborah Logan. So guys, if you've never seen The Taking of Deborah Logan, do yourself a favor, man. Now, if old people don't freak you out and you're not into possession films, you don't like things that are a little bit witchy, but you do like the director of Insidious, or, you know, maybe it's right up there, maybe it's up your alley. But I have the fucking best time with this film. I think this is a great October 21st. You want to know what I had in its place? It wasn't anything good. I mean, I say that, but it was something that was just a little bit too by the numbers for Halloween. I can't remember if it was something like necromantic, or it was just something that was just kind of like cheesy and that not a lot of people would have access to. Now you have The Taking of Deborah Logan. It's widely available. Forever it was streaming, then it was gone, but I think it's back. And for that reason, you need this in your life. Put on The Taking of Deborah Logan tonight. Take a trip into hell with me. Just this once. If you're new here, you know what to do. All those stupid things that we say. Like, comment, subscribe, comment, talk some shit down there. Do you hate this movie? Do you love it? Let me know, man. I'll talk some shit back to you. Guys, I love you very much. We're going to hit you again tomorrow. I got to watch something gross and nasty tonight. Maybe tomorrow we'll talk about it. Until then, take care. Love you. Cheers.